Hi, my name is Ashley Josephine. Today I've put together a sequence of breathing exercises that you can use in the most stressful situations in your life to help you get back on track, refocus, and either cool down or gain energy. So the first thing that I want to address is just the proper way to breathe, especially in a yoga class. So if you take a really deep inhale, the deepest inhale that you can, I want you to notice if you inhale from the chest or if you inhale from the belly. So go ahead, take a deep inhale. And you'll notice that either your chest rises up and maybe your belly pulls in, or when you inhale, your chest pretty much stays where it is and your belly pushes out. So what happens is when we breathe in and our chest rises and our belly pulls in, we're not allowing the breath to expand through the entire body. It's a very shallow breath. When we breathe in and our belly pushes out, that means that the breath is expanding beyond the lungs into the cavity, the lower thoracic cavity, and is able to move through the entire body. So that's a really deep, full breath. That's the type of breath that's going to help you really calm down. The short, shallow breathing that happens up in the chest is the type of breathing that actually heightens our stress response and does not activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which brings out the chemicals in the body that help counteract cortisol or the stress chemical. So if it helps, you can place your hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in again and see if you can press the belly out into your hand when you inhale, and then when you exhale, the belly will come back in toward the spine. So close your eyes here and just rest your hands lightly on your thighs, maybe place one hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in and out. And then do it again and out. And again, in and out. Keep breathing at this pace. A lot of times you hear people tell you, especially in anger management classes, not to respond right away. Instead, when you get really pissed off or angry or frustrated, to take 10 deep breaths. And then you'll have reset your emotions. So see here if you can take those 10 deep breaths. Pushing the belly out on your inhale and pulling it back in on the exhale. And as you're doing this, see if you can start to count your breath. So as you inhale and press your belly out, in your mind, start to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause at the very top of the breath just for a second, and then exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the bottom just for a second, and then inhale again. Start counting your breath. Continue with this breath counting. What breath counting does is help us to train our focus and our concentration. So you'll notice as you start to count that your mind might start to wander, and of course as I'm talking through these exercises you're focusing on me and what I'm saying, but when we're finished with the video and throughout your daily life, you can try this breath counting exercise and watch. See if you can take 10 breaths where you're counting to 5 on the inhale and then counting down from 5 on the exhale. And you'll find it's probably pretty difficult to get all the way to 10 without having your mind wander somewhere to a thought about what you're going to eat later, or what you have to do, or what's on your to-do list, or something completely random might pop into your mind. And when we work on this exercise, we actually start to train our focus and our concentration. It's a discipline, and it can be taught, but it takes a lot of practice. So continue with your counting here. And then on your next inhale, count to 5. And on your exhale, see if you can count to 6 or 7. So lengthening the exhale, research has actually shown, is one thing that we can do to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which again will help counteract the effects of cortisol, or the stress chemical in our body. So when we inhale, we take a really deep breath, and when we exhale, we try and lengthen it longer than the inhale. Let's do that a couple more times. And then slowly start to open your eyes. I hope that you're already starting to feel an effect from the deep breathing that we've been doing. This next breathing exercise is called alternate nostril breathing, and I've done it before in some of my videos. It's a really great breath to help you find balance. So if you're feeling really on an extreme, either super depressed or super energetic and just bouncing off the walls, this breathing exercise will help you balance both sides of the body, so the left, the right, brain, the feminine, the masculine. What you'll do is you'll take your thumb and the ring finger. You'll place the thumb over the right nostril, and then you'll take a deep inhale through the left nostril. At the end of your inhale, you'll press off the left nostril, open up the right, and exhale out the right. Then inhale through the right. Close off the right, open up the left, and exhale out the left. Inhale through the left. Close it off, open up the right, and exhale. Inhale. Close off the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close off the left, exhale through the right. A few more times here, inhale through the right. Close that off, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close off the left and exhale through the right. And then remove the hands and sit comfortably with your eyes closed and just return to a normal breathing pattern. We use this breathing to link our movements in yoga, but it also can be really helpful throughout our day when we're encountering a stressful situation and we just need to come back to our breath. The audible sound helps us concentrate and focus on our breathing much easier than just breathing without a sound. Our mind has something to fixate on, and it's almost like a sigh, the sound of the breath, the inhale. You know, we naturally do this in our normal lives when we're frustrated as a way to release negative emotions, and we don't even realize that we're doing it. So when we bring awareness to what we're doing with our breathing and intention, we're able to more fully release all of the negativity and the emotions that are no longer serving us and aren't helping us move forward in our daily lives. So that's another type of breathing that you can use to help you get through really frustrating moments, even when you're driving in the car and you hit rush hour, cars are bumper to bumper, any situation like that. They're really easy things to do, to just step outside of the office, in the bathroom, anything that you need to just reset really, really quickly. Now the last exercise is a little bit more intensive, and this breathing exercise actually helps you gain energy. So it's called Breath of Fire. You might have seen it done before in yoga classes. And it's a very rapid exhale with no focus or concentration on the inhale. You allow it to happen naturally. Now this type of breathing exercise brings up a lot of fear for people because at first they feel like they have no idea how to do it, and the idea of not inhaling at all really scares them. But I'll have you place your hand on your belly. And essentially what you're doing is you're exhaling and pulling your belly into the back of your spine really rapidly. And you'll exhale through the nose, and you'll inhale through the nose as well, but again, the inhale will not even be on your mind. You'll do it automatically, I promise. The more that you think about it, actually, the more you'll disrupt the flow of the natural process. So this is what it looks like. You'll start by taking a really deep inhale. And then you'll hold the top of the inhale and begin. So what I'm doing there is really only focusing on the exhale and pulling my belly into the back of my spine. The inhale happens naturally, I'm not even thinking about it. The exhales are very sharp and very intense, and you're pumping your belly. It's almost an ab workout too. So let's try this. We'll do it for about 30 seconds to a minute. It seems like a really long time, but I promise you'll be fine. If you ever feel like you're starting to hyperventilate or the breath is getting away from you, just return to a natural breathing pattern, and then as you feel ready, you can return to the breath of fire exercise. So everybody start by exhaling out all your air. Now take a deep inhale in and begin. Continue the breath of fire exercise. Know that you can be going at the same pace as me. You can be going slower if that works better for you. Or if you've got a ton of energy and it's available to you, you can go even faster at a more rapid pace. Continue the breathing exercise. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. Take a deep inhale in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Continue breathing normally and bring awareness to how you feel. Hopefully you feel a little bit more energized than you did. This breathing exercise really helps to heighten the energy rather than lower the energy like a lot of the other breathing exercises that are used when we are really frustrated or upset. This particular exercise is really helpful when you're feeling lethargic or really tired. It's a really great quick pick-me-up, and you'll also notice some of that mental clarity as well. So that's 4 breathing exercises that I've just presented for you today. I hope that you found them useful and that you're feeling a little bit of a change, especially up in the top of the head, that you're feeling a little bit more focused, maybe a little bit more energized, and that you can see the benefit of using breathing throughout your day, bringing awareness and cultivating a practice that can help you release stress in your life, feel more balanced energy, and overall react more productively throughout your day. My name is Ashley Josephine. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.